Hi, this is Emerson. Today we're going to talk about William the Conqueror, the Normandy Duke who transformed the history of England. William was born in 1027 AD in Falaise, France. He was an illegitimate son of Robert I and a teenage girl named Helena. He really had severe time in his childhood. After the sudden death of his father in 1035 AD, he became the Duke of Normandy at the age of 8. However, due to the illegitimacies and his young ascendance, enormous obstacles were placed in front of him. Yet, he managed to survive and grow up to be knighted in 1042 AD at his age of 15 and became fully in charge in his duchy. During the year between 1046 and 1060, William the Conqueror demonstrated his ruthless but effective leading through a series of battles and political decisions. He fortified his duchy unification through wars like Battle of Valentines in 1047 AD and further ensured his reign through series of political actions. This includes his support of Norman Church and the marriage of Matilda in 1053 AD, which ensured his alliance with Baldwin V of Flanders. Most importantly, his negotiation with Edward the Confessor, King of England. Throughout the negotiation, Edward the Confessor promised him the heir of England after his death. He even sent his brother-in-law, Harold, Earl of Wessex, in 1064 AD to confirm the recognition of William as his heir. Nevertheless, after the death of Edward the Confessor, it was Harold who took the throne of England. Thus, William the Conqueror decided on war with Harold. William carefully planned for the invasion of England in 1066 by securing his duchy and obtaining international support. On September, he sailed over the England Channel and encountered Harold's army at Plain near Hastings. The well-known campaign Battle of Hastings began. Although this was the first time the English army fighting against cavalry, they took great positions and used a phalanx formation to effectively confront William's attack. Just when William's army started to collapse, maybe for lack of experiences, the English army abandoned their advantage of phalanx and chased after William's armies. This gave William's army a spark of hope. He rallied his troops and slaughtered the enemy's infantry. At last, he secured the victory and succeeded to the throne of England on December 1066 AD. After the succession, he went on solidifying his position in England through preventing private warfare, replacing disloyal vassals, establishing Norman Church, building castles like Tower of London, and battling with Scotland and Wales. As his positions was solidified, he went back focusing on affairs in Normandy, but he still monitored situations over England. In 1083 AD, he conducted a groundbreaking survey that accesses individuals' properties and determined the remedy of economic crisis. The survey was later compiled into the notable Domesday Book. William the Conqueror died on September 9, 1087. Even though he did not spend a long period ruling England, his influence on England's political attitude and English itself was definitely instrumental. Before his reign in England, England had been an inner world kingdom that did not have much interactions with continent. But after William retained a stronghold across the England Channel, England monarchies have more ties to continental affairs, which made England highly involved with Europe in the later on medieval age. As for English itself, French were merged with Old English and reformed the modern English. Lots of words like beef, butter, castle, chimney are still being used today. So, for the summary, William the Conqueror is a Normandy duke who won the Battle of Hastings and became the king of both England and Normandy. He built castle, established Norman Church, and conducted a survey later on becoming Domesday Book. Most importantly, he changed the political attitude of England and reshaped the language of English.